right, so for our unit this week, we're doing livestock. So first I'm going to have you guys listen to the children's book, Big Red Barn. All right, so I want you guys to listen.
Pictures by Felicia Barn. By the big red barn and the great green fields, there was a pink pig who was learning to squeal. There was a great big horse and a very little horse. And on every barn is a weather vane, of course, a golden flying horse. There was a big pile of hay and a little pile of hay, and that is where the children play. But in the story, the children are away. Only the animals are here today. The sheep and the donkey, the geese and the goats were making funny noises down in their throats. An old scarecrow was leaning on his hoe, and a field mouse was born in a field of corn. Cock-a-doodle-doo! In the barn there was a rooster and a pigeon too, and a big white hen standing on one leg. And under the hen was a quiet egg. There was a bantam rooster and a little bantam hen. With a big clutch of eggs, count them, there are 10. Cock-a-doodle-doo! There was a big brown cow and a little brown cow. There was an old black cat, meow, meow, and a tiger tomcat, meow, meow. There was a big red dog, bow wow, with some little puppy dogs, all round and warm. And they all lived together in the big red barn, and they played all day in the grass and in the hay. When the sun went down, in the great green field, the big cow lowed, and the little pig squealed. The horses stomped in the sweet warm hay, and the little donkey gave one last bray. The hens were sleeping on their nests. Even the roosters took a rest. The little black bats flew away out of the barn at the end of the day. And there they were, all night long, sound asleep in the big red barn. Only the mice were left to play, rustling and squeaking in the hay, while the moon sailed high in the dark night sky. The end. Thanks for reading with me.
All right, so you guys just listened to the Big Red Barn, the book. All right, now you guys are going to be making your own children's book. So earlier this week on Wednesday, we talked about animal terminology, correct? Louder, correct?
Correct.
Thank you. Okay, so with this information you've been given this week, you'll be creating a children's book, okay? So the criteria for the assignment is below. You can create this book using Google Slides. What you must do is, number 1, the book must have 10 pages. How many pages?
10.
Okay, this includes 1 page for your title. Number 2 says title page must include your name and the title of your book. Okay, so make sure you guys are thinking about a title for your book. All right, each page must have at least 1 picture on it. Remember, children's books don't have a lot of words, so keep the pictures exciting, okay? All right, so thinking back of the book that we just listened to, what do you notice about the words and pictures in this book? I want you to talk with some partners now. Go. So what were some things that you noticed in that book that we just listened to on YouTube?
There was chickens pecking
here, what is something that they remember from the book? What did they feel like a lot happened? Yes, Zoe.
Lots of different colors.
Lots of colors, okay? So it wasn't just black and white. Lisa.
It was like basic, easy words.
Basic, easy words. Okay, what else have you noticed? Yes.
It had one of our vocab words in it.
It had some vocab words in it that we've already talked about. Great. What else? How about were the sentences short?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so they weren't super long sentences. So they're not like the books that you guys were reading when we have our reading days. It's short, simple words because remember, this is books that we are reading to kindergartners, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds. So they don't have a big attention span, correct? Yeah, so we got to make it short and simple, okay? So, your book needs to have 10 pages, which includes your page for the title. Like I said, each page should have at least one sentence. You must include one animal from each of the following areas. You need to have a cow, a horse, a pig, a sheep, and a goat. Okay? Your story must make sense, so there should be some sort of storyline in that the animals are involved in. Okay? Are they going on an adventure? Are they going to go do something? There has to be a point to your story. All right, make the book colorful like we talked about how that last book that we just listened to and watched had a lot of colors in it. Okay, make sure it's fun to read. And then the story must be appropriate for kindergartners to listen to. Think of old nursery rhymes if you need to, okay? So, I want you guys to open up Google Slides on your iPads. Google Slides. Okay, everyone, thumbs up if your Google Slides is open. Go ahead, get it open. Troy, get it open. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I got Lisa, I got Gabby, Zoe, your guys' thumbs are up, you're good. Savannah, you're good. Good. Isaiah, your Google Slides is open? And open to a new one? Okay, Isaiah, Layla, and I'm missing Troy. Oh, got it open? Good? Okay. Alright, so, since it is open, alright, I want you guys to pair up with your table groups, alright, and think of some quick ideas for your storyline. So what could happen if all the animals had an adventure together? Okay, what problems could they solve as friends? Alright, what fun place could they visit? Okay, so I want you guys to talk for 2 minutes about a prompt or some storyline, okay? How many minutes, Isaiah?
10.
Try again.
-8. 2.
2 minutes. Perfect. Savannah, what are we doing?
We are talking with our table partners of
Ideas for our story. Perfect. All right, go.
The title should be There's a Hen in the Pen.
we have months of my party
Almost 10. The hen in the pen. The hen. There's a hen in the pen.
Okay, so what is going to happen in that story?
The hen laid an egg and said,
Remember, you guys have a cow, horse, goat, sheep, and pig in the storyline as well. And she does not lay a pig. She
no,
can't lay an animal.
we're gonna walk by.
We're gonna talk about how she can't lay those.
Oh yeah. Then they laid the egg in the bed at which 10 p.m.
Okay, wow, you're really into rhyme. What'd you guys come up with?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like anything we initially.
It's frozen.
Let it go.
She's throwing it. Alright, so it sounds like a lot of us have some good ideas already starting. Okay, so I want you guys to jot down on your Google Slides what you as an individual are thinking about doing for your story. Okay? Again, it doesn't need to be complete sentences. It's jotting down what you want to happen. So think of, where is the story going to take place? Think of the animals that need to be included. Reminder, we need to have a cow, horse, pig, sheep, and a goat in your story at some point. You can have different animals as well. You can include a dog and a cat and a chicken and all that, but you need to have those 5 at some point in your story. Okay? Start thinking about a title that you want to have. Okay? Think about some main ideas. So maybe, for instance, I heard Gabby, she said that they're going to be she's going to be throwing a party, and she's going to show her perspective about throwing a surprise birthday party, okay? So she might be jotting down the things that she needs to cover within her main idea of throwing a birthday party or throwing a surprise party, okay? So I want you to start jotting those down, and then as soon as you have those jotted down, I want you guys to start getting your storyline together, okay? So start with your title page. What is your title going to be? Make sure that you have who the author is, which is you guys. So your name needs to be on there. And then you do need to have a picture on every single slide. Okay, so your title page needs to have a picture. Again, you can use the internet to help you. You can also use ChatGPT to help you come up with some cartoon characters, as long as it's colorful and crazy and good. Reminder, school appropriate. Okay? Yes, Gabby?
What?
Oh, you're just standing?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so do we know what we're doing? Do we know what we're doing?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Alright, so get to work. This is due by tomorrow, okay?
Tomorrow.
Yes, it's Friday tomorrow. It's Friday.
I actually woke up and thought it was Tuesday.
I did think it was Tuesday.
Are you gonna be on the first Monday?
yesterday too.
We'll see.